Thank you, Chair. We've seen an exponential rise in teen transgender identification, and it's like the sex-age ratio kind of flipped, where it used to be little boys, and I think now it's primarily adolescent girls, and a exponential rise in that identification. I'm wondering, a two-parter, why is that? And also, when they come to you and they say they're transgender, how many of those patients are turned away, said, no, you're not really, you don't need treatment?
Well, I'm a mom too. I have a teen in my family, and I have seen what has happened in that teen's class and the number of young people who are exploring with their names and exploring with their gender identity. There are far more of them than we are actually seeing in our clinics. Again, we are seeing, I believe we had somewhere in the ballpark of 300 new established patients over the last year in our Dornbecker Pediatric Clinic. That is a very small number compared to the very large number of young people who are blowing up our gender paradigms and exploring language and presentation and assumptions and challenging all of us who are old to re-examine how we have been defining gender in this on this planet. And they are not all coming in for treatment. The ones coming in for treatment are the ones for whom someone has identified, and perhaps they've self-identified, that they are experiencing a degree of distress, that they would like medical evaluation, psychosocial evaluation, and behavioral evaluation to support them in determining how to resolve that distress. And that's that is a small group in a very large group. And I don't think, I would agree that this is the space for us to try to determine what has contributed in myriad ways from a sociocultural perspective to shifts in gender expression. That is something much bigger than this bill and medical care.